Imagine your child standing confidently in front of a room full of people, their voice clear, their message powerful, and their future bright. Now think about the cost of building that confidence. Dance classes, $1,000. Music, $1,200. Soccer, $750. These are great skills. But what about the skill to speak, to lead, and to inspire? At Global Kids Speak, we believe every child deserves a chance to find their voice. Our public speaking course is not only transformative, it's affordable at just $500 per year. That's less than half the cost of most extracurricular activities. Your child's voice matters. Their future depends on it. Give them the tools to shine, not just on stage, but in life. Enroll today and let their voice change the world.
Four innovative women power speakers have joined to create their own platform, Voice Masters. The platform designed to help you unlock the true power of your voice and elevate your communication to a level of mastery. Today marks the beginning of a journey that has the potential to transform not just the way you speak, but how you connect, inspire, and leave an indelible mark in every room you enter. At Voice Masters, we believe that your voice is more than just a sound. It's your identity. It's your power. It's the bridge between ideas and action, between potential and achievement, between silence and impact. As we embark on this journey together, let's reflect on what brought us here today. Whether it's the desire to stand confidently on stage, deliver compelling presentations, lead with authority and empathy in the boardroom, share your story in a way that inspires action, or simply make your voice heard, you have taken the first step toward mastering the art of communication. Voice Masters is more than a program. It's a movement founded on the principles of excellence, authenticity, and transformation. We are here to guide you through practical techniques, actionable strategies, and personalized coaching that will refine your voice and amplify your impact. Together, we help you discover how to speak with clarity and conviction, engage and connect with the diverse audiences, overcome the fear of public speaking, and develop a presence that commands attention and respect. So what should you expect? Learn from experienced coaches and speakers who have mastered the art of powerful communication. Participate in interactive workshops that challenge and inspire you to grow. Receive personalized feedback tailored to your unique voice and style. But most importantly, you will be a part of a community of individuals committed to growth, authenticity, and making an impact. So let's embrace this moment. The path to mastery starts with a single step, and you have already taken it by being here today. Let's create something extraordinary together. Let's master the art of voice. Your voice, your power, your potential.
Get ready for the premiere Voice Masters Global Speakers Conference theme, Echoes of Greatness, where every voice leaves a mark. Join us for a one-of-a-kind experience where powerful voices rise to inspire, to entertain, and to empower. From dynamic keynote speakers to bold and brilliant youth presenters. This event is more than a conference, it's a movement. Witness stories that move hearts, messages that ignite minds, and voices that leave a lasting echo of greatness. Date, November 1st, 2025 at the Island Space Caribbean Museum, located at 8000 West Broward Boulevard, Plantation, Florida. Mark your calendar. More exciting details are on the way. The Voice Masters Global Speakers event is on. Be there. Voice Masters, your voice, your power, your potential.
Understand the relation between speaking and writing, because whenever you're preparing a speech or you're writing, there are three core things, and I'm going to give you a tip to walk away with today. Write it down. It's called ethos, pathos, and logos. These are key things, and especially if you can integrate all of those things into your writing or into your speaking, you become so powerful. And let me just give you a hint. For example, logos. Logos is the logic that's in someone speaking. Right now, I am telling you facts, the benefits of taking this course. That's the logos. Now, the ethos would be, who on earth am I? Or who on earth is Charlene or Empress or Shirley to be able to tell you how to write, how to speak? Who on earth are us? Our ethos is our experience, our training. And then, of course, the thing that sells any book or any speech is the pathos, or a why. If you would have noticed, each and every one of us, we came up here and we told you why we're doing this. Why am I doing this? I have a love for speaking. I want to make sure that the gift that was given to me by my mentor, Les Brown, is passed on to others. Shirley shared her why. Charlene shared her why. Empress shared her why. And the why is where the emotions come.
Wow, amazing. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, wherever it is you're listening in from, whatever time of the day you're happening to catch this broadcast. Yes, that was me. I am Andrea Adams, and it's indeed a pleasure. I do not know what words I can really use beyond a pleasure to be here today, to be able to share with you a little bit about Voice Masters Global. And yes, I am one of the featured speakers for the conference. Maybe you were here because you've been hearing so much about this Voice Masters Global Conference. Well, I'm here today to share with you a little bit about it. But before we go into that, I think it's important that you get an idea of who is Andrea Adams. So I'm standing here before you basically as a living, breathing testimony of being able to overcome a circumstance that is called silence. Yes. We all have a voice that we were born with. I was born with that voice. You were born with that voice. But you got to use that voice. I'm going to tell you a little story, and this story is not just any story. It's my story. I was born in Guyana. Guyana is in South America, and that's a country a lot of people refer to as a third world country. But to me, it was my everything. It was all that I knew. It was everything that I knew. And I can tell you, as I sit here today, just telling you a bit about my history, where I came from, as a child, I would not have ever dreamt that I would be here today, being given that opportunity to speak at a conference, and not just any conference, guys. This conference is Voice Masters Global Conference, and guess what? I am one of the co-founders of Voice Masters. So my dreams would have never even gotten me this far. So I'm standing before you as someone who has gained their power voice. Our conference, which is the Voice Masters Global Conference, we have a special theme, and that theme is Echoes of Greatness. You hear that? Where every voice leaves a mark. I am just standing as a proud co-founder in front of you today. Now, let me tell you a little bit about that little girl. My biggest fear wasn't the dark creatures in the bush or the jumbie, as they would call it in the Caribbean, under the bed. It was simply speaking. And my voice was hidden behind the pain of abuse. I grew up being afraid to speak up. I was afraid because my truth was so heavy to carry. I allowed that fear to follow me not just throughout my teenage years, but into adulthood like a shadow. Every time I thought about my abuse, I kept quiet because that shadow was always there reminding me of, shh, be quiet. Just like I was told to be quiet. Now, something miraculous happened. Even as a child, I should not say a child, but as a young lady, I came across this amazing person. His name is Les Brown. And I can remember his voice along with this shadow that followed me. And this voice said, there is greatness within you. Although I didn't believe it, I didn't see it, that voice, when I heard it, it stuck within my subconscious. Now, I grew up never even imagining that one day I would be under his mentorship. The GOAT, the infamous Les Brown, world-renowned motivational speaker. It was under his mentorship that my power voice was born. And that tiny, fragile, paralyzed girl from Guyana rose up like a lion. Since that day, I have been so unstoppable. I'm unstoppable because I made a promise, and I just didn't make this promise to any and everyone, because people, they go and they come, but we will always, no matter what our circumstances, have ourself, that consciousness. So I made a promise to myself that I would spend my life igniting the voices of others, and especially kids, children, and not only children from within my community, but I'm thinking children around the world, from countries like mine where opportunities were limited and dreams were often hidden under poverty, like by fear, societal labels. It's just because of that I created Global Kids Speak Oratory Club. This club is not just a club, it's a platform where children from around the world, they're able to meet. They're not just able to meet, but they're able to express themselves boldly, confidently, unapologetically. I knew my mission wasn't just with kids alone, because in my own journey, guess what? I became an adult and I still could not speak up. But I just knew that I need to start with the kids so that they can start from early and not follow the same journey that I had. Adults too carry these hidden fears, these silent screams. And that's why last September, fate aligned me in the most beautiful way I can think about. 4 wonderful, beautiful, amazing, marvelous, no words can describe women, including myself. We volunteered at Les Brown's conference in Orlando. We have no idea that day would change our lives forever, because from that one act of service that we did last September 1st, Voice Masters Global was born. My co-founders, the amazing Shirley Brown Danzy, the radiant Empress, Empress Diana, and the unstoppable Charlene. There's a reason why she's been named our president. So bold and confident. We became one, and together with one mission, we decided, hey, we're going to teach the art of public speaking. Not only teach the art of public speaking, but create opportunities, create stages for others. So guess what? That's why I'm here today. I'm here to invite you to our inaugural Voice Masters Global Speakers Conference on the 1st of November. You've got to be there. We're going to be there from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the building at the Island Space Museum, which is in Broward Mall in Plantation, Florida. You may ask yourself, why are we doing this?
Whatever you're going through, as long as you're not
Why
pregnant,
are we
you'll be fine.
doing this? We're doing this because your voice matters. Because somewhere in this world, someone is waiting for a word that can only be said by you. They're waiting to hear your voice. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Have you checked www.voicemasters.biz yet? You got to check it out. What are you waiting for? Now, if you can feel that fire in you burning because you just have a message to say, if you can feel that fire burning and you just come and join us on stage. I know you right now, I can see you. Hit that button. Or if you do not want to check there on our website, you can go to Eventbrite. How about that? Look for Voice Masters on Eventbrite. But come join us. Come join us on stage. And if you're still not ready to say that message that has been given to you, you feel as if it's not your time, but you may just need some motivation. Come join us. Now, being there in the audience, I can guarantee you, we have some dynamic speakers. You need to come join us in the audience if you find that the stage might be not the place that you're ready to be at. We'll be having some really amazing speakers on that day. Now, say you don't want to be a speaker, or you don't want to be in the audience. Maybe you have a book. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have a product or products or services that maybe you need to market it a little. We have vendor tables that are available where you can come out and share your own platform. Everything that I'm telling you about tickets or the ability to be able to speak or to have a vendor table, every single thing is on Eventbrite. Check Eventbrite or voicemasters.biz. I'm telling you, don't miss your chance. We are making history on the 1st of November. You got to be there. Are you hungry? It will be a history-making day where echoes of greatness will resound. And where every single voice, every voice will leave its mark. Today, I stand before you, letting you know that your past does not define who you are. Your past cannot determine your future. And remember, your voice was never meant to be silent. Too many stories are there in the grave. Did I mention that? Some of our little angels from Global Kids Speak will be speaking on that day also. Yes, I forgot to mention that. We're talking about kids between the ages of 11 to 15 years old taking the stage with a message. If they can do it, you can do it. What's holding you back? I want to see you on the 1st of November, whether it's on stage as a vendor or in the audience. I want to see you. I look forward to seeing you. Remember, you were never meant to hide behind your voice. Your voice should not be silenced. You are amazing. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You are capable. I'll be seeing you November 1st. Thank you so much. And much love to all of you. See you then. As Leslie would say,
get ready for the premier Voice Masters Global Speakers Conference theme, Echoes of Greatness, where every voice leaves a mark. Join us for a one-of-a-kind experience where powerful voices rise to inspire, to entertain, and to empower. From dynamic keynote speakers to bold and brilliant youth presenters. This event is more than a conference, it's a movement. Witness stories that move hearts, messages that ignite minds, and voices that leave a lasting echo of greatness. Date, November 1st, 2025 at the Island Space Caribbean Museum, located at 8000 West Broward Boulevard, Plantation, Florida. Mark your calendar. More exciting details are on the way. The Voice Masters Global Speakers event is on. Be there. Voice Masters, your voice, your power, your potential.